Small group leaders, welcome to week 7 of our time together in John chapter 4. We're going to be in verses 43 to 54 in John 4, making our way, looking at all the ways in which Jesus was misunderstood. And we get to this story of the second miracle that takes place in Cana. The first one was the turning of the water into wine back in John 2. And so Jesus is back in that same area. He's approached by a man who says that his son is going to die and he needs Jesus to heal him. And Jesus challenges him a little bit. And he says, unless you have a sign, you're not going to believe. And the official said, sir, please, my kid's going to die. And Jesus says to him that your son's going to live and you're going to be fine. And Jesus asked that question about the signs because remember, the Jews are always asking for signs. They need concrete, tangible evidence that Jesus is who he says he is, that Jesus is not only the Messiah and the Son of God, but that he has the power to do things. And they need to be convinced in their mind. They need the reason, they need the rationale. Because when you have reason and rationale, you don't necessarily need faith. You can put all of your faith and all of your belief into the act that's done and not into the person doing the act. And so Jesus tells him, your son's going to live. And he goes on his way. He gets to his house. His son does, in fact, live. And he asks, when did he start to get better? And they said around the 7th hour, which was the time that Jesus said that his son was going to be okay. And then it says that he believed. And so he didn't have to witness the miracle necessarily. He then believed in the words that Jesus said. His faith was in the word of God. His faith was in the person of Jesus. And his faith was no longer in the act being done, because we know that Jesus doesn't always act that way. He healed this guy's kid, but kids die all the time. And so Jesus must be up to something that was specific to the way that this guy lived his life. And so Jesus heals this man, not because his life was superior, not because he had done anything to earn it, not because he wanted to prove anything. He healed this man's son because that's what God wanted to do in this scenario. And so that's the truth for us. As those who follow Jesus, we know that Jesus deals with us specifically. He deals with us specially. And that he deals with us on the basis of faith, that our faith is placed in him, not necessarily in the acts that he does, because that's what faith is. Belief in the person of Jesus is what makes our faith our faith. And so John chapter 4 can be kind of tricky. I imagine this will bring up some questions from the folks in your group. So if you have any questions for us, please reach out to myself. I reach out to the pastor at your congregation, the discipleship director at your congregation. We would love to help you in any way that we can, and enjoy week 7 of our time together.